It's not about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep.
There are a lot of people that are earning money, but they're still struggling financially.
A lot of people struggle financially because they really don't teach us anything about money in school. I mean, we're taught to go to school, get a good grade, get a good job, maybe retire happily ever after. But you'll find out that hasn't worked for an average American, right?
So what do you recommend people invest in?
You don't really need a lot of money to start. You just need to start. And then you could always build on that. The power of compound interest. If you literally put aside $1 that doubles every day, literally, in a year, you will have over $1 million. You could start as low as saving $50 a month, $25 a month. In fact, if you make only $100 a month, save $1 a month. Yeah, everybody thinks you have to be handed down this millions of dollars for you to be a millionaire. But in America, honestly, 86% of American millionaires are self-made.
Yeah. In today's world, earning money is no longer enough. Understanding money is what truly creates freedom. Our guest today, Blessing Ikejemba from PHP Agency, is a financial strategist dedicated to helping individuals and families build wealth, protect their income, and create long-term financial security. This is a conversation that everyone needs to be a part of because we all need to make money, right? We all need to keep money and we all need to grow generational wealth. This conversation is very, very important, especially in today's economy. And I'm so glad to have Blessing Ikejemba here to have this conversation with us and to let us know that wealth is not just about income, it is about strategy. So Blessing, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here.
All right. And as usual, I am Olawunmi Oyedeji, and this is the Olah Show. So my first question is, why are so many people struggling financially, despite earning? I mean, there are a lot of people that are earning money, but they're still struggling financially. Why?
When it comes to money, it's not about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep. So a lot of people struggle financially because they really don't teach us anything about money in school. I mean, we're taught to go to school, get a good grade, get a good job, maybe retire happily ever after. But you'll find out that hasn't worked for an average American, right?
Yeah.
So there's nothing they teach us in school that really teaches us how to grow finances, how to create generational wealth, how to grow your personal and family finances, how to be financially free. Nothing we're taught in school teaches us any of that. So naturally, where do people get their financial knowledge? From what their friends say at work, or from what their friends that know nothing about money themselves.
Yeah.
So that's really why most people struggle with money, even those people that technically earn a lot. Yeah. So that's what I would say. That's the main thing, because we're not taught in school, and people didn't grow up with that wanting to learn about money. You know, we think, it's for some few people, for the financial advisors. And then, but when it's time to retire, guess whose problem is going to be at that point? Yours.
Exactly.
Not the financial advisor. So that's why it's very important for everyone to really learn about money. Especially this month is actually Financial Awareness Month.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
So we're in the spirit.
Exactly, literally.
All right, so what is the biggest lie people believe about money?
The biggest lie I think people believe about money is that it's difficult to be wealthy. Yeah, everybody thinks you have to be handed down this millions of dollars for you to be a millionaire. But in America, honestly, 86% of American millionaires are self-made.
Yeah.
So when you understand that it's really not difficult to make money, it's about the opportunities that are presented to you and what you do with those opportunities.
Yeah.
That's really what helps you create wealth. It's also understanding how money works. I'm literally reading a book right now, Money, Master the Game, by Tony Robbins. And it's exactly the same conversation that he's having. You don't have to start with a lot of money. You just need to know who guides you to the right path.
Yeah.
And then, you take off. You could start as low as saving $50 a month, $25 a month. In fact, if you make only $100 a month, save $1 a month. From there, you definitely, literally will grow.
When it comes to financial freedom, what is that thing you tell people?
I tell people that to start somewhere, start from where you are. A lot of people think they have to be wealthy to start saving. It's like thinking you have to be in shape to start going to the gym.
Yeah.
You go to the gym, then you get in shape, right? It's exactly like that. So start from where you are, honestly. And financial services is so broad in today. There are accounts that you could start with pennies a day. A lot of people, if they will invest the money they used to spend on Starbucks every week, they invest that. By the time they turn 65, if a 30-year-old guy, just instead of going to Starbucks twice a week, puts that money away, by the time he turns 65, he'll have $500,000 of tax-free money.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, to supplement retirement.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. You don't really need a lot of money to start. You just need to start. And then you could always build on that.
And it compounds.
And it compounds. The power of compound interest. If you literally put aside $1 that doubles every day, literally, in a year, you will have over $1 million.
So what do you recommend people invest in?
So there are different... depends on where people are. There's no one cap fit all when it comes to investing. So I believe in diversification. So let's say you work a job and they are giving 401k and they are matching you. Please do take advantage of it. And take advantage up to what they are matching. You might think, oh, I want to keep all the money. No, you're going to spend it on what you don't even know.
Yeah.
And then if your workplace is not matching, then there are other investment options that you could do on your own that we could actually help you do that's going to help you retire as close to tax-free as possible. Yeah. Whenever you have a choice between putting your retirement or investment money or retirement money pre-tax or post-tax, I would choose post-tax. Okay. Because think about it this way. Let's say I have $1,000 to put in an account before taxes, and then give that $1,000 20 years to grow. And let's say that $1,000 has grown to $100,000. Because I haven't paid taxes on the $1,000, now I have to pay taxes on the $100,000. Oh. Versus if I had already paid taxes on that $1,000, there are accounts you could put it like in a Roth IRA or like an index universal life insurance that is going to grow to that $100,000. You don't have to pay taxes again. Now, if you have a choice between paying taxes on $1,000 and $100,000, which one would you rather choose? $1,000. Exactly. But then people don't know that. So what is this sold to you? Oh yeah, you could always defer. Now you're paying less taxes now versus when you withdraw. And honestly, some people don't even know that the money you put in your 401k, when you have to withdraw it. Yeah. And when you withdraw it, you pay taxes on that growth.
At what point do you get to withdraw the money in your 401k?
So from 59 and a half, you could have access to it penalty free. Okay. But you still pay the taxes. Now, if you say, I'm very comfortable, I don't want to ever withdraw it, when you turn 73, there's what we call required minimum distribution, RMD. The IRS is going to hit you with 50% of what you would have withdrawn. Okay. So you must withdraw it because IRS understand you haven't paid taxes on this money. So you must withdraw that RMD.
Just so that they can get their taxes.
Exactly. So if you don't withdraw it, they hit you with 50% penalty. So what would you naturally do? You go and withdraw it. Yeah. Yeah. So it's called RMD. But typically, once you turn 59 and a half or older, I have access to your 401k. Yeah, without penalty, you still pay the taxes if you haven't paid taxes on it. But yeah, 59 and a half or older.
How do you recommend people invest their 401k?
If you already have a 401k, let's say you worked in a place, you walked away from that job. So separation of service, once there's a separation of service, reach out to someone that knows what they're doing. We help you put it in an account, like an index account, for example. Index annuity, it's going to be your IRA, but in an index account. So what happens is when market is up, you participate. But when market is low, you stay where you are. Okay. So imagine you're you're playing a game, you never lose. When you lose, you stay where you are. When you win, you take the gains. That's what an index account is like. So anytime you're moving from one job to the other, you can roll over into an index account. Then start a brand new one in your new job. And then when you're moving now from that new job to another job, you roll whatever you accrued into your index account and let it compound there. The power of compound interest plus you not losing a dime in the market will help you a lot to compound your money really, really fast. And then another time that you could actually touch your 401k is, let's say now you're 59 and a half or older. Some companies will do what we call in-service rollover.
Okay.
Where it allows you to roll over from that workplace, even though you're still there, you could roll over to an index account. So what you've accrued over the years will at least be safe, while it also gives you the opportunity to grow.
Okay.
So yeah, because when it comes to growing money, there are 3 places you can grow money. It's fixed account, like your bank.
Okay.
It's safe, but it doesn't grow.
Okay.
Then you have variable account, like your crypto, stock market, your 401k. This account, when market is up, you grow. But when the market is down, you lose big time. Now, index is a hybrid. It combines safety with growth. So when market is up, you participate. You're not going to grow everything the market is doing. So let's say your floor is 0 and your cap is 12. When market is doing 15%, you earn your 12%. When market is doing 10%, you earn all 10. Market is doing 12, you earn all 12. Market is doing 20%, you earn your 12. When market is doing negative 25, you don't lose a dime. So at that point, we say that 0 is your hero.
Okay.
Yeah, because you don't lose.
How can immigrants build wealth from the scratch?
This is such a good question. So as an immigrant, sometimes we think, I've spoken to a lot of immigrants and they think, because they were not born here, that we are disadvantaged. It's actually a lie. Because Americans that are born here, also, if they don't learn about money, we're probably even better than them.
Yeah.
So to build wealth from scratch is, for example, start from where you are. I know most immigrants, when they come in, they do a lot of CNA, caregiver, they go to security. Why? Because that's quick money, but don't stay there. Because
that's exactly
a job,
what I say.
Exactly, a job would never pay you enough to be wealthy. Think about who's the wealthy person you know that has a job. Not a single one.
Yeah.
So how do you think you're going to break the record and be the first person that's going to do a job and be wealthy? It doesn't happen. So start a job. That's a good stepping stone. But find a side hustle. A business. My recommendation is a business that doesn't cost you an arm and a leg. The business I do, honestly speaking, it cost me about $550 to get a license. And the return of investment is crazy good. It pays me 3 times more than my RN job. Because, before I started this business, I was a registered nurse.
Okay.
Yeah, so everybody said, go do RN, that's what you get a job in. That's exactly what I did, right? Came here, started working as a nurse. I worked for 10 years. I have a master's degree in nursing. I did trauma, ER, ICU, the whole 9 yards. But I found that so many of the nurses that I work with, they couldn't retire. Some of them are 75, 73. They're still hustling hours with new nurses. So I told myself, even though I love being a nurse, I don't want to work until I'm 70.
Yeah.
So I really started looking for a side hustle. That's what this business started as, a side hustle. I did this side hustle for 3 years. At the time, I was working a 60-hour schedule as an RN, and I was doing my master's full-time. And yes, it's like I don't have any time to spare, but I told myself, if I have to walk away from the rat race of paycheck to paycheck, then I have to do something different from what an average person would do.
Yeah.
So that's how I started here part-time. I told myself, even though I'm so busy with my job, I'm helping someone else build their dream.
Yeah.
So why don't I build my own dream? Give myself at least 20 hours a week. Do you know that 20 hours I was giving myself in my side hustle, within 3 years replaced my RN job that I was putting in 60 hours. So now for the past 6 years, guess what? I've never clocked in and out for anybody. I shelved my RN license, my master's degree, I shelved them, and I run my own business.
So that wasn't a passion.
Exactly. I love helping people, but I love that here I could help people and still live life.
Yeah.
And be able to sit here with you now and have this conversation and not be in the ER doing CPR.
Yeah.
Things like that. I love that I could write my own check. I could literally earn as much as I want to earn. And I love that I could also help other people get a license here and coach them. Do you know how many people I've been able to help make 6 figures?
Oh, wow.
I couldn't do that working as a nurse. I couldn't hire people. In fact, we say that nurses, if they're young, if you're doing really good, your charge nurse is going to write you up because they don't want you taking their job. In my platform, we want you to do so good and pass me up, because we believe that if you have a child, your child should be better than you. That's my mindset here. So it's totally, the difference is day and night. So to wrap it up, if you're an immigrant here, yes, go get a job and put food on the table right now.
Yeah.
But don't stay there. Don't settle there. Find a side hustle that's going to empower you financially, and, find people that could coach you and mentor you. That's what we call people helping people.
Yeah.
Someone coached me when I got here, so I'm coaching other people also to get to where they need to get to.
So what financial habits separates the wealthy from everyone else?
Very good question. So number one, wealthy people do not work for their money. They make their money work for them. Broke people spend money. They don't invest. They spend money on nice car, big house,
nice jewelry,
the purse and name brands.
Hermes.
Exactly. On point, you know? That's how broke people spend money.
Right.
Wealthy people invest money. They make their money work for them. So instead of me renting my dream home, it's not dream home if you're renting it.
Yeah.
You're helping someone else pay their mortgage.
Yeah.
I will buy a home that is not my dream home because it has rental property.
Yeah.
Like when we bought our home, I lived in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath with my husband, myself, and my mother-in-law for a good 12 years.
Wow.
I refused to go take that big house with multiple amenities because I wanted to be able to save to buy my own house. Well, we stayed that long because I was working as a nurse, and it was so difficult saving enough to buy any reasonable thing to buy a home. Then 6 years after I started my business, boom, I did part-time for 3 years in my business. The 3rd year, I went full-time, and then 3 years after that, we bought our home.
Aww.
And I didn't go to buy some dream home. I bought a huge house that has 3 buildings in it. I live in one.
So you bought a rental property.
2. Exactly.
Nice.
I was literally talking to someone. I'm like, they're like, oh, are you into real estate investing? I said, honestly, yes, I got into real estate investing without even knowing that I'm getting into real estate investing. Because in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy a rental property, rent out some of the space and some of the buildings, and it helps me pay the mortgage.
Yeah.
After 30 years, it's mine to keep and paid off. So that's what I tell people is, instead of spending, invest. You could put a policy right now in an index universal policy. It does 3 things for you. Number 1, it gives you life insurance. Number 2, it gives you investment portfolio that you grow tax-free money inside it.
Yeah.
And number 3, if you ever fall sick and you cannot do your regular job, your life insurance starts paying you instead of you paying the premium. We call it living benefits. Now, why wouldn't I do that? So instead of going to buy the best wig, that I'm going to pay $200 to install, that's the new word, install the wig with $200.
Yeah, I can see how simple you're still looking.
Literally, right? This is my real hair, my natural hair, right? Yeah. Now, I'm not saying don't buy wig, but I'm not going to buy it in lieu of investing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So invest. Instead of spending that wig, that money on that wig, you can use that money, put it in an investment account, and let it work for you while you sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my advice is, instead of spending, invest. That's what separates the wealthy from the not so wealthy.
So how important is insurance in today's economy?
In today's economy, insurance is as important as the air you breathe. Because think about it. If you have a house, you have homeowners insurance. If you have a car, you have car insurance. If you don't have health insurance, you're baked. Yeah. Because I remember in 2014, I did a surgery. Medical bill would have been like $67,000. Girl, I paid only $50.
Wow.
Because I have a health insurance. Last year, I bought a brand new car, parked my car, closed my gate. Someone just passed and brushed it and ran off. It's a brand new Mercedes. So I took it in. It cost $25,000 and some change. The only money I paid out of pocket is my copay of $500. Imagine if I don't have car insurance. So life insurance is so important. Now, I understand some people think life insurance is what pays when you die. No, those are olden days life insurance. A modern day life insurance pays you if you fall very sick. It pays you if you're healthy. When we bought our home, I was able to pull $110,000 from my life insurance cash value to supplement that venture. So your life insurance gives you cash value Tax-free money, by the way.
Okay.
And then if you fall sick, it gives you living benefit if you get critical illness. In fact, I know a guy that took a $2 million term insurance. Even term insurance comes with living benefit. He took this policy, and like 6 years into it, he got diagnosed with cancer. He was given less than 2 years to live.
Wow.
He has 3 children that haven't gone to college, a 9, 11, and 13-year-old. While this guy was battling cancer with chemo radiation, his workplace that he's been working for 13 years let him go. So, of course, he lost his job. He lost all his benefits.
Wow.
You know what came to his rescue? His $2 million term paid him a check of $1.8 million as living benefit. Now, he was able to pay off his home, put a chunk of money in an investment account for each of his kids, got the best treatment money can buy, started his own business. Imagine if he doesn't have life insurance, or if he has the old type of life insurance that doesn't have living benefit. So if you already have life insurance, that's very good. Get someone to review it for you, upgrade it. Think about this. How many of our viewers right now are using the phone they bought 15 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So we upgrade our car, we upgrade our phone, we upgrade our home, we upgrade our outfits, our shoes. But guess what? Some people sit with a life insurance they bought in 2000. Now, 2000, life expectancy is way different from what it is now. So cost of insurance was higher. Policies don't have living benefit. So life insurance has so improved, and life insurance is so important. I tell people all the time, I'd rather not pay my house rent than not pay my life insurance or my health insurance, because you just never know.
Yeah, true.
And when you think about an average person that drives a car, they pay car insurance for the car. But they're not paying insurance for the life that sits inside the car. When you hit somebody, your car insurance will repair the other guy's car. But it's not going to do anything if you died in the car or if you got injured in the car. Your life insurance protects your life. Now, think which one is more important, which one is more expensive, your life or the car?
Definitely your life.
Exactly. Now, how does it make sense that you protect your life, your car, and not the life that sits in the car?
Yeah.
That's because it's not also mandatory. But why do you think it's not mandatory?
No idea.
Because it doesn't concern the system whether your life is protected. Your life insurance takes care of you and your family, preserves your family, the wealth you've been building. The car insurance is for the powers that be, the lobby for that. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. So why do you think financial literacy is still lacking globally?
Number one is people think it's too far to reach. Number two is that we really are not taught. And it's systematic. And it's for a reason. Because it's meant for the rich to get richer and the poor to stay poorer. Because if I teach you, the Bible says people perish for lack of knowledge. Yeah. And you can give somebody a piece of fish, you feed them for a day. But if you teach them how to fish, you feed them for a lifetime. That's why they don't teach people about finances. Because really, nobody cares. What the school system teaches you is how to be a good employee.
That's true. So one final question. What is your blueprint for financial independence?
So for me, financial independence, my blueprint is number one, diversify. There's no one cap fit all.
Okay.
Yeah. Have a conversation with someone that knows what they do. For example, I'm a broker. I don't represent one company. So when I sit with you, I actually do what we call your needs analysis.
Okay.
See where you are. And then I don't believe that, don't take a life insurance or don't take 401k or don't invest in real estate. Diversify. But if you have just a little money to invest, which product would you get that would do more for you, right? Let's say you don't have 50,000 to pay down payment for a home, for example. But you can afford $100 a month. Get a good index universal life that's going to give you a life insurance, give you a living benefit, and give you cash value growth. At least start from there. That's actually where I started. So my very first policy was a $250,000 index universal life. I was paying $441 a month in it. I told myself, okay, if I die tomorrow, my husband has $250 to play about. If I fall sick, I have $250 that's available for me to use. And if nothing, I'm accruing cash value in it. And because the cash value is tax-free, it's money that could grow. Obviously, from there, I've grown. Like, obviously now, I don't even want to tell you how much I have.
She doesn't want to tell us how much she's making now.
Yeah, exactly. But we've grown so much from there, So I really think the blueprint is to start something. Start from somewhere, diversify as much as you can. So let's say you've taken a good policy. Now you're very well insured. Max fund your policies, and then extend to 401ks, Roth IRAs, real estate, but start investing from where you are. Because there's never going to be a perfect time. Trust me. You think when you get that bigger job, oh no, before that bigger job comes, bigger responsibility comes, So start from where you are, grow your funds, and grow from there.
All right, great. So how do they start this? What would you tell them to do if I wanted to start this process now?
Yeah.
Who do I contact?
So you could contact me, and we have a website, Life Changers FS for financial services.
Okay.
So lifechangersfs.com. If you go there and you click to contact with us, it's gonna put you in my calendar. And one of my partners are gonna get with you to help you out. I also run a non-profit, by the way.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And that's something that has been so important to me. I'll tell people all the time, if you're just making money for yourself, you're going to settle.
Yeah.
But if you have a bigger purpose, you'll see yourself stretching further and further, right?
Yeah.
So my goal has been to send 100 kids to college in Nigeria.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so we do have a non-profit where people can actually go and sign up. To get a scholarship, but also donate, right?
Okay.
What's
the
we're
website?
going to display. The website is the foundation is Life Changers Education Research and Medical Foundation. So LCERMF.org.
Okay.
So
LCERMF.org. Okay.
Yes, that's the website.
Okay.
You could donate. People who want a scholarship can also sign up there. So we're helping to send 100 kids to college in Nigeria. The moment we have more donations, we're going to expand that. We're also helping to distribute insecticide-treated mosquito net because I want to eradicate malaria. My initial goal was to develop malaria vaccine, but by the time I looked into it and I saw the powers that be
and everything,
and exactly how they've built a wall around that process. I'm like, okay, we could at least start from grassroots education of providing mosquito nets and educating our community about cleanliness and how to eradicate malaria. So those are some things we do. But people can reach me. I'm on social media. I have a YouTube channel. If you search my name on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram, TikTok, I have a YouTube channel. Once you search my name, Blessing Ikejemba, you're gonna see you can follow me, you can reach out, and we educate people. We provide you earn an hour of free consultation. And when we actually help people put plans in place, we don't charge them. The companies we represent pay us.
Oh, that's
so
good.
we're actually able to give people free consultation, help you review what you're already doing, help you set you up. Like sometimes, you know what gives me joy?
What?
Some people, I set up their account and then they call, they say, oh, I want to check if I have $5,000 to borrow from there. I'm like, yeah, you actually have 12,000. Oh my God, already? The surprise?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my God, it's so like that makes my day each time. So yeah, that's what we helping people do.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. I've learned a lot. I have learned a lot. So guys, please follow her and check her out so that you can become more financially independent. Okay? Don't say we didn't do anything for you on the Olah Show.
Yeah.
All right. So this conversation has reinforced one truth, right? Financial literacy is not optional. It is essential. So please ensure you pay as much attention to it as you breathe, because that is like the source of your livelihood. That is everything, really. So please pay attention to it. So thank you so much for breaking down everything for us today. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming on the show.
Here.
And cheers.
Cheers. All
right, guys. It's been the Olah Show. And as usual, I am Olawunmi Oyedeji. If you're not following us yet, please hit the subscribe button, okay? And remember to share, comment, and let's continue this conversation in the comment section. Till next time, it's Olawunmi Oyedeji. Bye for now.